evening. At this time tomorrow, day 1A of the main event will be underway at the Rio. The most asked question in Las Vegas right now just might be, what's your starting day?
Harrah's is set to accommodate up to 3,000 players on all 4 of the day ones. Today and tomorrow and the next day, there's going to be $500 mega satellites into the main event, so you can still qualify for day 4 of day 1. The only preliminary event that's being awarded a bracelet is the $5,000 buy-in, no limit, deuce to 7 draw, low ball event.
That event concludes today, and the field is very impressive. The chip leader going in today was Sean Khan, but he's dropped to 3rd chip position. The current chip leader is Chad Brown. Also remaining in the tournament are Andy Black, Barry Greenstein, Eric Seidel, horse champion Freddie Deeb, and the short stack, Todd Brunson.
Everybody here is hyped up about the main event, and one of those players is Shannon Elizabeth. Earlier today, I got to talk to her about the main event, as well as the charity tournament she's playing in today. Hi Shannon, thanks for coming.
No, thanks for having me.
I know you've been busy. How's your World Series been going so far?
It's been all right. It's been a little rough, but very busy and lots of fun.
So what are you doing this afternoon?
I'm going over to the Rio to do some ESPN stuff, and then I'm playing in the Ante Up for Africa charity event.
That's cool. I hear there's going to be a lot of people there. Do you know some people there?
I think they were going to cap it around 300, and they were getting pretty close to it last I heard. And I think Ben Affleck and gosh, who else? I don't know. Kevin Smith's going to be there. And
so what exactly is that for those who don't know?
It's for Darfur in Africa, and they're asking that anybody that wins anything donate half of their winnings to Darfur.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Andy, Duke, and Don Cheadle are running that. Did they approach you specifically to come to this event?
Well, I'm friends with Annie. She is actually one of my poker coaches, so I talked to her about it a long time ago. So yeah.
She helps you with poker. Did she teach you a lot when you first started?
No, she's teaching me now.
Oh,
we just started working together, so yeah.
She getting you ready for the main event?
She's been getting me ready for a lot of things. She's taught me a lot of the other games, so I could start playing in those. And I have a lot to do between now and the main event, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do another lesson, but working on it.
What day are you playing?
Day 3, the 8th.
Okay. Yeah. Feel like you're ready for it?
No. Not at all. I'm so busy right now. I don't even know if I'm going to get sleep before then. So
who are your other coaches?
Well, right now it's mainly her. Actually, Joe Hashem and I are going to be working together on a few things. He's gonna help get me ready, I think. And Antonio Spendiari's helped me in the past, and Daniel Negreanu, and everybody's been really great when I have questions and whatever I need, I guess.
Wow, it sounds like great coaches.
Yeah,
couldn't ask
great.
for anything better, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you gonna do to prepare yourself for such a long event? If you make it through day 1.
I'm not really thinking past day 1. So I'm not preparing for any kind of a long event. I'm just preparing for day 1.
What do you think your edge is at the table?
I don't really think I have one. I used to. I thought people might underestimate me, but I don't know that that's been happening so much this year. So, I mean, the biggest edge I would have is if I have like some old-fashioned men at the table that just think women can't play and are just gunning after any woman at the table, because sometimes that can work in your favor.
Well, after you made it to the semifinals in the NBC Heads Up, do you think that helped your credibility as far as poker goes?
Yeah, a little bit, which is why I don't think they underestimate me as much as they used to. So people gun for me a little bit more. It's been a little harder this year.
So you liked it better when you could just sit at the table?
Yeah.
And
I liked it better when nobody suspected anything. They didn't think I could play, and then I could come in blazing, and it works out better for me.
So what were you up to yesterday?
Yesterday, I was going to watch one of my best friends play at the final table of the rebuy event, and then they asked me to commentate it. So it was a lot of fun because I got to see all the hole cards and how everyone was playing and try to mentally will him to do things because I could see what was going on. It's a lot of fun.
Who's your best friend?
It's Theo Tran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got second, actually, and
Yeah.
he played really well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you critique anything at all?
Well, I mean, yeah, that was kind of the idea, is that a couple of us were back there talking about the plays they were making and why and what they should do when they were thinking. We're like, well, he's either got to do this or this, and this is why. And almost every time we were right on with it. So it was a really good table. It was a lot of fun.
How was the heads-up match? Were you really nervous since it's your best friend? And
Yeah, but when they went into it, he was covered 2-1 in chips because the other guy had knocked the last guy out.
Were the blinds really high, too?
Yeah, the blinds were pretty high, and the antes were high, I mean, the other guy was getting all the cards. Every hand he had cards and he was hitting them. So it's really hard. If you're not getting the cards and you're already covered in chips going into it, it's a really hard recovery. So he played really great, though.
Well, I know you need to get back to the Rio. I've got a busy day. So thank you very much for stopping by, and we'll see you later.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll interview you again when you make it really far in the main event, right?
I would love that.
We'll be sure to let you know how Shannon fares in both tournaments. I'm sure she'll have quite a few fans watching her on the rail.
The Ante Up for Africa charity tournament started at 4 p.m. today. It was organized by Andy Duke and Don Cheadle. Along with the $5,000 buy-in, they get to play in the tournament as well as go to an exclusive party at the Voodoo Lounge later tonight. Before the tournament started, Lizzie got to catch up with some of those players on the red carpet.
Card Player is here at the Rio for the Ante Up for Africa charity event. It's a $5,000 buy-in. There's a lot of celebrities here, a lot of professional poker players. The event was organized by Andy Duke and Don Cheadle, and we caught up with them to talk about their cause.
This tournament kind of came together because Andy and I were having a discussion over lunch, just talking about politics and world affairs.
And when was this? How long ago?
This was in September last year. Actually, only a couple months after the World Series ended, and we were just having lunch, catching up because I hadn't seen him over the summer, and we were hanging, talking politics,
And she mentioned that poker is a great way, and especially the World Series of Poker, this event, to bring a lot of attention and a lot of a world that doesn't necessarily know a lot about what's happening in Darfur into this issue and try and get some synergy with this.
Matt, how long have you been playing poker?
Very poorly for about 10 years. The only event I ever did was the World Series about 10 years ago.
Okay.
The main event.
So you were in the main event 10 years ago.
I did. I got knocked out by Doyle.
I think the turnout for this event speaks to the good nature of the poker professional community here that you have, which is a lot of folks that would have less than pleasant things to say about the altruistic nature of your poker pro community, and we've proven otherwise here today.
Jamie, how are you feeling right now going into this charity tournament?
I'm just excited to see you.
Are you excited about the tournament?
Yeah, I think this is great. You get to play with some of the most famous people in the world, and I'm very, very excited. Yeah, I hope I win it so that I can give all the money away.
Brad, are you excited about this tournament today?
I'm very, very excited. I'm just excited to be in the room with Montel Williams. I'm not going to lie to you. You all right?
You gonna film me? I can read him. I can read him.
He reads me.
His tell is there's a little snot bubble.
Yeah, not just a
What's the tempo of the snot bubble? Is it fast or slow?
Most of the times you can tell who the pros are straight away.
And how is that?
Well,
The ones raking the pots?
Usually, and their betting patterns and, like their demeanour at the table, you can tell. And usually celebrities aren't used to being in that sort of environment where the pressure of making those sort of decisions.
To see all of the red carpet interviews, including celebrities and poker professionals, check back on Card Player TV later this week. Now, poker pros who are still remaining in this tournament include Johnny Chan, Phil Ivey, and Daniel Negreanu. Celebrities who are still standing include Charles Barkley, Matt Damon, and Ray Romano.
Wow, that sounds really exciting.
It was really fun to be there.
Now, the Bellagio Cup 3 tournament series is, of course, still continuing, and like every day, I was down in the Fontaine Lounge to get you guys the updates. Welcome back to the Fontaine Lounge for your nightly updates on the Bellagio Cup 3 tournament series. The final table that's playing right now is for a $5,000 buy-in no-limit hold'em tournament. There were 90 entrants, so 9 people are getting paid, and they're all competing for that first place prize of $177,000. The chip leader going in is John Huang, but also at that final table is Alexander Yuskov. This is his third final table of the Bellagio Cup 3 series, and Jennifer Tilly, who just made another final table a couple days ago. Steve Paul Ambrose is third in chips, also at that final table. We'll be back tomorrow with the winner. The event that started today was another $5,000 buy-in. There were 61 players that started, which generated a prize pool of nearly $300,000. There are about 50 players left and include JJ Liu and Adam Geyer, who recently got second place in the $1,000 buy-in shoe tournament at the Rio and finished second here at one of the Bellagio Cup 3 tournament series tournaments. Be sure to check out Card Player TV for more Bellagio Cup 3 tournament series updates.
Thanks for keeping us informed on the Bellagio Cup 3, Christy.
No problem. That's tonight's coverage of all the poker action in Las Vegas. Thanks for watching this episode of Poker Tonight.
Good night, everybody.